been setting this place up as a streamer house, actually.
Yeah, I know. It was my idea. What do you mean?
I know you're.
I was your fucking manager.
I know you're my. You're
and I missed you so much, Micky.
I missed you too.
Where the fuck have you been?
I was gonna.
Get the fuck out of here, Lily. All right.
I was gonna hug you. I was gonna choose love. Oh, I'm sorry that you wake up at ungodly hours and then go to sleep.
You mean like when the sun comes up?
Okay. Well. All right. Fair point. Fair point. Nino.
Hey, join my group. Micky.
Oh, okay. Nino, I need some help selling
Fernando
coke.
Guerrero.
Yeah, I heard
What's
about
up?
that.
All right, send it to you. You should be good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
No problem.
Nino.
So, okay. Sophia. Okay, so Sophia spoke with me.
Sophia, yeah, I'm gonna. Okay.
So what happened
before we start this contract? We're going in the office to discuss. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Wait, what's going on with Sophia, my friend? What's going on? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, made that money on a Monday.
4 months. Thank you for the 4 months of great content.
So what's going on with Sophia? And also, do you have a joint on you, Nino, by chance? I'm fucked up right now. I'm down bad, man.
There you go.
Thanks, baby. All right, let's talk. What's going on?
Yeah, so let me discuss to you gentlemen, and know that I'm not going to keep, or that I won't be able to tell you all everything, because number one, I don't know everything, and number two, a lot of this is moving through Buddha, who is running this operation. And as of right now, I am mostly just helping advise him. I'm sort of strategizing for us. Early stages. And we also have to realize that a lot of this is on pause because Buddha is on a work trip.
Oh,
and we don't know.
I get an A+.
Okay. Ray, can you exit the office? Nino, I'm going to talk to you alone here.
No, continue. I'm so sorry, man. My ADCD. You know what I mean? Continue.
All right. Here's the story. We have a connection, a Colombian connection that's flying in some of the best shit this city's ever seen. 10 gram bags, some of the finest stuff you've ever seen. Uncut, clean Colombian coke. People who made a lot, and we invested a lot into this shit. I mean, we're talking, we invested a fuck ton of money and time into establishing these deals, working this out. And I mean, I'm talking a lot of Lang's money, Tony's money, and Bjorn's money. I just want that to be known, like, you know, because these guys put in fucking money. I want it to be known I didn't do jack shit. I was brought in at the last second as a consultant.
Okay.
So, we have an incredible supply of coke going on. There is no coke in the city. I know, and the claim will be made that Sophia is apparently running coke in the city, but I'm going to keep it a buck. I haven't seen any of this coke at all. I know, I kind of knew that her, and again, she thinks that I double-crossed her because I knew that her and Jimmy and Otto ran coke, but honestly, I didn't think they ran coke. They ran something called G Fuel, and just as Lang, I actually think Lang put it in a really good way. Anyone who says that some 15-year-old is running a coke empire called G Fuel, and I don't see any of that coke, is probably out of pocket. So,
I can tell you that they were definitely moving insane amounts of coke and making 150,000 a day.
Yeah, I remember that. Actually, Sophie was telling me about it.
I mean, I've seen it myself.
yeah, and how long ago did you see that?
Well, it doesn't matter, right? I mean,
weeks.
it's irrelevant. I just wanted to say that, you know, she's not bullshitting about that part.
That's fair then. So that's good to know. But any number of groups have moved whatever product, but frankly, do you think that they were moving product as last week? The week before? I haven't even seen this Jimmy kid in the city for months. So
is it like so I spoke with her and I said this. Obviously this whole coke thing was news.
What did she tell you? Because the thing that's really interesting is she was very hostile to me.
I don't think there's a problem anymore. I mean, she told me that things are squared off and you guys were like boosting and chilling out, so it's just like whatever.
Yo, I have a question. Why the fuck would it even matter? Like, even if you were dealing coke, why would it matter that you are dealing coke if she's dealing coke? There's people that deal meth everywhere across the city. You think they care?
So I asked her that question, and I kind of picked at it. My impression is you and Sophia have known each other for a while. Micky, I mean, you pretty much introduced her to me, I think.
I did. She seems to think that we have some kind of close connection, but honestly, and she always refers to one time where she stabbed someone for me. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. We weren't that close.
I believe you. So
yeah, I believe you too.
I think where she's coming from is it was a pretty well-known fact that she was in that business. Not her herself, but rather her son, along with her husband. Is that what she said?
Yeah. So here's the other reason why I felt.
Wait, hold on. And so I think she saw it like, you know, Mickey's my friend, and he should be aware of how big my empire or my, you know, kid and husband's empire is, and you know, he's coming in left field and doesn't even notify me, right? Like, hey, I'm in this business. Da 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 da. I think she was more hurt than anything, more than and protective of a kid and like maybe her family business more than. And I think she kind of looked at it like, you know, me and Micky know each other, even though you don't feel the same way about it, right? I think she kind of saw you.
We know each other, but it's not like, I'd say we're friends, but it's not like it's not like, you know, I find out a new way to hit a fleek. I'm, you know, calling her the next day to tell her. It's not like I find some
Also,
new...
please don't say buck and in the conversation of drugs at the same time.
Oh. I don't know why you had mentioned that, but for some reason it brings me back to a fever dream I had once where I tried to figure out how to make meth. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
the
what?
worst fucking time of my life.
You weren't. I actually don't think you were in the city yet, Ray. I once had a fever dream where, back when I was in Chain Gang, we had a whole meth operation that we were going to start, and I tried to learn how to make meth with a CIA agent. It's a long story. It never actually happened. It was actually all a fever dream. So whatever. Anyways, good point. Listen, Nino, I'm going to tell you it from my perspective. I think Sophia latched onto the fact that she was calling me and thinks that I'm the one running the operation. Nino, you know I'm not running the operation. You know it's Lang. It's, you know, we're calling it the Clean Cartel. You know Buddha's running this stuff, okay? We all know that. But she's not going to call Buddha and be upset to Buddha. Number two.
I want to say something real quick.
Buddha is friends and associates with Otto.
Guys.
So if anything, Otto is keeping Sophia in the dark about their connections. So I assume because Buddha's working with Otto, I don't need to tell anyone. Also, it's not like... the thing that she doesn't get is, where is my loyalty lie here, Nino? Is my loyalty to Sophia? Or is my loyalty to Buddha, who I'm working for, who gave me a job as a hacker and as an associate and strategist for him?
I don't think you need to...
Nino,
I don't think you need to explain yourself.
Yeah, the most important thing about this is the fact that who was the one who told me and Buddha about this? It was literally Otto. We were having a conversation about the genie sticks when they were first necessary in the city. And Otto took us to the side, me and Buddha, and said, hey, gentlemen, I don't know if you guys know, but there's actually a way to start participating in the cocaine gang. And me and Buddha were like, what the fuck is going on? So we started like thinking like, shit, what do we do? How do we get into this stuff like that? He literally told us. Why would Otto, Sophia's partner, disclose that information with me and Buddha if there's no like obvious intent for us to pursue it? You know what I mean?
And so here's the thing. Exactly. So from my perspective, why would I then tell her that? I mean, I'm going to either A, assume Otto's going to tell her that, or Otto's keeping her out of the loop because he doesn't want her to know. It's not my business to tell her that. That's number one. Number two is the issue of respect. Over the phone, she threatened me multiple times, talking about putting me in a coffin, turning me to ashes. She was twatting out photos of my face with a red X over it, and then also twatting out to any number of other people. You know, it was like, is she gonna get a gang of people to come and shoot us? Is she going to snitch to the cops? Me and Buddha were, we didn't know what the fuck to think of it. And she was completely out of pocket. And then she comes to the manor. You know, Buddha, of course, pulls out the RPG. She starts changing her tune real quick. Then I want you to know something, Nino. Buddha was ready to shoot an RPG at her car. The only thing that saved her was the fact that the extra muscle that she brought with her happened to be Eugene, who's also our friend. And Eugene was like, I will leave this car if you want to clap her. So, listen, I'm not someone who is going to seek revenge over this. I also am fine, to broker peaceful agreements in the future, which is what I tried to explain to her. She was the one who started and chose violence.
I mean, she is from Colombia. I mean, what do you expect?
Well, I expect that she's related to Pablo Escobar, she said. And I don't think that you can paint all Colombians as, necessarily just being violent. That's the Escobars. That's the Medellin cartel. We're the clean cartel. We're modeled after the Cali cartel. We're not doing things with fucking Uzis and fucking blasting people.
You know that Coke belongs to it, though, right? Like, it belongs to a family.
Which Coke? The one that we're developing or the one that she currently has?
I mean, it's coming from Colombia, like Micky said, right?
The one
you
I think we're developing it here.
You think that there's only one Colombian drug cartel moving?
Is my humor like a little too dry right now?
I don't know. I'm not getting it.
You don't understand.
You said it was from Colombia. She's from Colombia. Her husband is his fucking family is the Escobars. They own the Coke in Colombia. Come on.
Oh no, the Escobars are completely out of favor in Colombia.
I know. It's a joke. I'm joking.
Okay, it's a good joke. Yeah, I was trying to explain this to her. Also, and I'm sorry, I really don't mean to get pedantic about this because her knowledge of Colombia is excellent. Her Spanish, quite beautiful, actually. Makes me, feel a certain kind of way when she yells at me in Spanish. But her knowledge of cocaine, absolutely horrible. She literally was saying... She was saying that they grow organic cocaine and that's why it's so good. You grow...
No, of course she doesn't.
You grow coca leaves and then you use gasoline, cement, and any number of other ungodly chemicals to bring the drugs out of it. Cocaine is not it's not... You don't grow cocaine. You grow coca.
All right.
I mean, you get your knowledge from a TV show.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
and the multiple documentaries
you don't have to explain
I've watched
yourself.
on cocaine drug trade. True.
The way my takeaway with their conversation is...
Yeah, TV show and multiple documentaries.
She felt hurt. She thought you knew. She hasn't spoken to her husband.
I'm angry now.
On a trip for a little while. I'm sure you haven't seen him recently either.
I have not. I was actually thinking that. I haven't seen him in a while.
So as far as
the
from
Vice
her angle,
documentaries were really
you're
good.
her friend. You know about the Coke. You get into that business. She's like, what the fuck? This is going to affect my husband and my son. We created a market. She was upset. She's dramatic as she usually is. And then she forgot about the next day while you were boosting. So I don't even see there being an issue. I also drilled it into her that it's not your business. It's Otto's. Your kid's a fucking idiot. And...
Also, Buddha refuses to do business with a 15-year-old. I want to make that very clear.
I think it's a good idea. To be honest, moving forward, I don't even know why we're even discussing this. I feel like we should just...
The reason it's being discussed is, obviously this...
threatening violence?
No, I literally just said she's over it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if
Oh,
she's
But
over,
just because
if she's
just
over,
because she's over it doesn't mean Micky might have been, right?
oh no, I
So-
expect if she wants to continue any sorts of discussions with me, I would expect an apology for the threats
So
against me.
the funny thing is, I asked it too. I'm like, listen, like, so I don't know if you know this about Sophia, but she's never been involved in coke, even with her and her lineage, right? And then even with the business that Otto had with Jimmy, she was just the mother. She literally did not know shit other than that he's moving it, right? So while it is true that Jimmy like had a mini empire and was moving insane quantities of the shit, you know, I let her know that, listen, how do you know that Otto didn't hook these guys up? And she's like, oh, well, I mean, he could have, you know, blah, 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 blah. But so she's done and done. I told her, don't even fucking get involved. It's fucking stupid. It's like not even a business. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
imagine she did some
agreed.
shit, right? Imagine she did some shit. I'm like, how stupid are you going to look if you did some, like, when she was having this beef with you, what if Lang shot her? What if you shot her? What if she shot you? Right? Over something that she's not even like heavily involved in. Like, who are you to make that decision?
Exactly. Honestly, what you just said was basically Buddha's main point about this.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I don't think she has like any rights in terms of the clean cartel. She has no right to say what we should and what should not do. And like, in
Like
my
I said,
personal opinion,
I don't think, and I don't think she is going forward. Like I said, I think she acted out of emotion, and that's what it seemed like. I mean, if she's
Right.
over it the next day, then it didn't even really matter, did it?
If that's the case, the other thing is I'm not someone. Listen, God knows I can suffer any amount of abuse. I don't need an apology from her. I'll let it move on. We won't bring it up again. I would rather get on.
Were you guys not hanging out yesterday, or was she lying?
No, we were. It was
Okay.
We were brought into a boost. Yesterday was kind of a. I
What,
don't
non-canon.
No,
What were you
no,
gonna
no.
say?
Yesterday was me and Dundee got pulled into a boost to save Jean-Paul and Sophia, and it ended up being multiple boosts, 7 different cop chases, a fleeca, which I executed perfectly, by the way. I'm very proud of that. A scuffed Polito, which we then got away from, into Dundee getting captured and me and Jean-Paul potentially trying to break him out from the hospital. It was a very interesting night. Let's just put it that way.
yeah. Talking about that, Mickey, I'm gonna go make some phone calls about the thermites. You guys continue this conversation if you like, but
Yes,
Do you
actually,
need thermite?
yeah, we do need thermites.
I mean, why wouldn't you just ask me?
You have access to large quantities of thermite right now.
I've literally told the crew this like a million times.
what?
I've got like 15 just chilling.
What?
I got AKs. I got big silencers.
What?
To be honest,
the
no.
fuck?
You're
I don't-
literally
I don't
watching
think-
the most connected man in the city right
I
here.
don't think you told me this.
Mm-hmm. Lang knows.
God, something.
Tony knows.
Something about comms. Something about
Pretty
comms.
sure. Pretty sure. Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
How do we
I-
not know? We're
I'm
literally a
out of
family.
the
How do we not
streets
know this?
sucking
I-
dick
I am
for
lit-
thermite
I-
right now, Nino.
I am-
I
I am-
sucked cock for
I am
thermite.
probably the biggest arms dealer in the city.
Oh, I thought
Jesus.
the only person. To be honest, I thought the only people that were connected in terms of
And
CB,
I'm gonna say this very clearly that this
Denzel.
does not leave this fucking room.
Of
You never
course.
call me for it. You never text me for it.
Only in person.
You know-
Got him.
Yeah, only in person. And if I hear it, I will never talk to you again.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do that, man. Don't worry
Done.
about it. But Nino, how much are you for the boys? What would you do for the thermite?
What do you normally get?
What's the normal price you say? I believe it's.
Give me a second.
I think it's 6,000 to 6,500 is normal price we buy on streets. Some people are trying to upsell for 7,000, but I'd never buy for 7.
Nino, I'm
Okay.
gonna be honest with you. The price on
Yeah.
the streets is 7,000 to 8,000. Don't listen to Ray.
What? That I am not lying to my boy. 6,500 is what I've paid for the last 20 thermite I've bought.
Where are you buying
Wait.
from that it's 6,000?
Oh, I'm not supposed to say this. Well, to you guys, I could say it. Carmela, Flare, everything like that.
They'll probably hook the homies up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 6,500.
Okay, I
Which
don't
is
think Ray,
stupid
I
for
don't think
business,
I don't
but
think
that's
Ray
another thing.
I don't think Ray is capping. I'm sorry, Ray. That's my fault. I'm just
Yeah,
getting
no, I
Why would
scammed.
you? Yeah. Why would I?
How much-
why would you
how
think I'd
much do you
scam my
need?
own boy?
I didn't realize you just had good deals. I mean, I would
I have
scanned
good deals
Nino.
with everyone. Micky, if you get those bad deals, why don't you just call me and tell me to go make the deals? I have good deals with people.
That actually is insane. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
because they told me though, don't tell other people. So you didn't hear this. All right, Micky? You did not hear that I get it for those prices.
So I just want to make something. I want to re-underline the fact that, like, I normally don't do one-on-one deals, and there's a reason for that. I'm sure you know.
What's
There's
that mean?
like zero margin. What I mean is, like, I'm willing to, I can hook you guys up. I just don't want phone calls. I need you guys, if you need it, to buy it in bulk, because this shit is so
We're doing that.
heavy,
We're
and we're
doing that.
talking like almost no profits on this shit.
How about this, Nino? 10?
You want to right now?
10. I think
You have the
Mickey's
money?
willing. Micky, you're going to be buying 5 of them, right? Or 6
Yeah.
when we said for the thing? I'll buy
I'll buy
I'll buy
all
the-
of that shit.
I think I got 15
Oh.
right now. I'll have
Speaking-
another 50 tomorrow, I think.
Well, oh my God! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry about it.
I mean, also, Nino, I know you've been wanting to, come along for one of the flicas. Would you be down?
What, right now?
Oh no, sometime today. Yeah.
No, I can't do it today. If it was early, I would. Way too late for me.
So,
Are you-
Nino, on top of that, you said you sell other things too. What's your I have a lot of AKs already now.
I have access to everything.
but,
Assume that. And
Could I
now
get
I
a
want to. I
large
want to make
silencer?
one thing. I want one thing very clear, though, that
Yeah.
this is not. I'm connected to the guys where these things come from. Multiple individuals. I can't say their names because you
think
never
I-
know. Someone
I
trips
think
up.
I think I have an idea.
Actually, let me actually mention one thing.
Yeah. What's up?
Is and I think this is very important to discuss. Let's just say that there was a certain and I'm saying this because it's important for everybody in this room and those who are not in this room. We have a lot of friends in the city, right? And
Dude, I fucking
sometimes
love
if you
Nino.
say the wrong thing, it may not feel like it impacts them very much, but it really does. Someone recently ended up mentioning someone who's very close to us and mentioning that they've got guns. And that
Wait,
individual
Say it again, Nino. What do you
is
mean by that?
in. I don't want to say names, right?
No, I'm confused
But-
about the situation. You're saying that.
We were in a
So-
car
Okay.
and someone decided to ask somebody where if they could get more weapons. And that particular individual is very high up in that hierarchy and is dealing with a lot of bullshit, right? The weapon game is cutthroat as fuck.
He is so articulate and
Oh,
methodical.
you're saying that he asked in a
Dude,
public
I've
car. Like
got
there's people
to-
that were not
In a
supposed to hear
public
the
car,
conversation.
yes,
Okay.
and just casually brought it up.
I see.
And
Okay.
and
I see.
I still got to pull him aside and get him to fucking understand how big of a deal it is, right? And I know I sound like a fucking old man, but there's a reason why you never talk about someone else's business. Even I'll go as far as saying, like, you want to be careful even with close family, because like if I just casually told you something, Micky, about hey, X and Y has silences, you may not know
Wait,
that
Jean Paul
that's
and
not,
have silencers?
yeah, let's say I said, like, hey, Yuno's got silences, and you thought it wasn't a big deal and started just like you mentioned it a couple of other people. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, the information gets out, and that motherfucker is losing his fucking, his fucking bench.
Nino, for what it's worth, my take on all, I actually like what you're saying, and I have two thoughts. One is one that is just pure secrecy, number one. Number two, though, is I'm actually fine to just be on a need to know basis. I'm not going to ever ask you where you get your shit from. I don't need to fucking know. There are many secrets
that's
in
not the
this
issue here.
organization that I don't listen. If I only know, the surface, the tip of the iceberg of our operations, that's fine. As long as me knowing that allows me to do the work that I'm trying to do for this organization,
Absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to trust, right? And, if you don't trust somebody to do the right thing by you, then what the fuck kind of trust was that to begin with?
Agreed. So a few things. We actually have a little bit more to discuss. Number one, first of all, we will definitely buy that thermite because we were looking to
All right.
actually get some work done today.
I'm I'm gonna take a look. I think there's
Nino,
some spare
what's the
left.
quality though? Is the quality good?
I don't know. Wait,
Doesn't
yeah, it is.
matter.
It's
We'll
fresh.
use it today.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fresh actually.
Wait, Mickey, you're buying all of it? Because you're covering the bank. What about the other? Okay, so you're buying the ones for one bank. I should split the ones for the second bank with you.
And I'll just whatever Nino is willing to sell, like Nino, yeah, whatever you're willing to sell to us
Let
right
me call
now,
you back.
we'll
I'll give
buy.
it over.
Okay. I'll get it. I'll bring it down. I'm pretty sure it's still there. But I want to say one more time, even if you get antsy, even if you need a bank, if I get a weird phone call or a conversations out in public about this, I will never give you the stuff again.
No.
And
like,
it's not about our
100%.
relationship. It's about the people I got to protect on the other side of things, because we can't fuck them just for like a quick flicker.
No, I understand. So, Nino,
Crystal
in this
clear.
situation, the way I would contact
like
you about
how
something like
Nino
that, I'd be like,
handles
hey, Nino,
thermite.
you want to meet up and
By
talk?
the
I need to
way,
ask you something. That's what I
that
would
is
say to you.
Yeah, say
That
so,
is
yeah. Or you
cool.
could just, you know,
That
say like,
is
hey,
is
I need to
good
talk to you
RP.
about
It's not just-
business.
Everyone's just
That's
been
it.
like,
It's
And that's what I'm
important
gonna do.
business. It's
Everyone wakes
pressing.
up-
I need to talk to you now.
hey, you
Like
got
something like
thermite?
that. You
Okay,
know what I
I'll
mean?
call the next one.
Hey, there are
Then
things
I know
we
it's,
should discuss
thermite?
here,
Oh, no,
Bobby,
let me
because
call
we
the
are
next
family.
one.
You know what I mean? There
Hey, you got
are like
thermite?
a lot of connects in the city right now that have been
I
selling
like
quite a bit
that.
of the thermite and weapons and stuff like that. We, as a family, should keep an eye on that, especially so we know we're getting the best deals on everything, right? Remember how I just told you guys? I told you the like leaked price that I personally get for stuff. I
You get it
6
for
to 6
6?
Apparently, I was getting
6.5K.
skamaz.
Yes.
No,
So
you're not. You're not getting
You're,
scammed.
you're not.
I
you're
mean,
not getting
thermite
scammed.
goes for up to $10,000 right
Yeah, I was
now.
gonna say some people could actually sell it at a premium when it's real. When people are really desperate, they will.
If someone is selling it to you for 6,000, they're doing you a massive favor.
Yes,
You
like,
are
let
pretty
me
much
say-
not giving them any money.
Like, I'm gonna say this specific to you guys because you're my boys, right? This is family. Like, Speedy sold me like I think it was like 10 thermite for like 5.5K a piece. That's like I get the really good deals, Mickey. So you need to understand that if you need good deals, you contact me. But also there are situations where we need to keep our mouth shut. This is one of those situations. You never say this to anyone else ever.
Yep.
You don't mention this outside of CB. You never mention this outside of family. This is things that you like keep very close. But we need to make sure we're getting the best deals on things because at the end of the day, we're doing these things together. Remember that.
Wait, what?
Yep. Well, the
So-
other reason too is like, you know, the price goes out there. The way
and
the
then
city
people-
works,
exactly.
and this is actually something that you should know about Coke.
Mickey just
Or
learned
any
stuff.
any product, right? I know Jimmy's not around. You have the only Coke in the city.
I'll just pretend
you
I didn't
set
hear
the
it.
price. When it comes to anything you're selling, and this is the reason why we printed money when I used to be the distributor. It's because I came in and I said, you know, these other guys, they were selling it for fucking God knows how much money, like nothing. And I said, fuck that. We're selling it for you to like, I forgot what it was, $5.50 a bag. And I said, take it or fucking leave it. I'll go make somebody else. And you know what? They bought it. And we were making like $250,000 a week or some shit. Now, the reason I mention that is because if a price, let's
I'm
say
just
you
gonna retcon
lowball
what he
with
said.
something, right? Let's say your Coke is worth $500 a bag. And you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to give it around for $200. You know what's going to happen a week or two from now when all of a sudden this starts feeling like a
No,
headache?
no, he's just telling his boys.
And you're
He
like,
has it
oh
right.
shit, I need to charge it more because your operations get more complex. You need other people to run it. They need to get fed. Guess what? Motherfuckers on the street are going to be like, what happened at 200? You're scamming me.
Yes. So, hey, I want to talk to you some things real quick. So, first of all, the things I just mentioned, right? I mentioned that one person's name. Obviously, I don't know if you guys probably already knew about that, right? Mickey and Nino,
About what?
about Speedy and such, and then also about other individuals that sell thermite in the city, Carmela and Flair, right?
I haven't done banks in a hot minute.
Okay. You know about that shit though, Mickey, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And you guys have to. I need you guys
Yeah.
to keep this super secret.
Okay.
How big's your
I
penis?
I actually have a very special relationship with. So Ray mentioned Speedy. I actually know a lot of stuff with Speedy. Speedy right now, currently, exclusively sells to me parachutes for my dumb.
Oh my God.
For my dumb heist plans. That's right. Speedy sells me parachutes.
I've
Oh,
got
sick.
those too.
I've already got. Wait, Mickey, we already have parachutes from the multiple jobs we've done.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to, tee that up and then just debate you guys.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got smoke grenades as well, by the way.
What?
Wait,
I did not
what?
know about that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Have I told you about the Tron heist? Listen, the plan is this. We hit the vault. We hide 4 of our motorbikes in the back of the vault. All of us are in
Wait.
Tron outfits. Then what we do is we pop
got
smoke
smoke
grenades
grenades?
at the entrance of the vault, make the hostages run out through the smoke. Cops are coughing. They're confused. Hostages right out. Then we fucking fly out.
There's $6,000 each, at least.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
I'm
worth it. You don't need to
100%
This
send
is
them
so
buying those.
expensive. I was the moment I tried one out, like, imagine the debates. Imagine you do something and then all of a sudden there's so much smoke and then there's like a bunch of hostages in the smoke.
Yes.
That would be pretty
Nino,
funny.
oh my God. This
That is
Uh-huh.
expensive though. 6,000.
I don't
And you
care.
can throw it out
Aren't
the
Molotovs
window,
1.5K?
Oh my
Imagine
God, Nino,
4
you can
people
charge
throwing
me-
them out.
Nino, you can charge me 20K for it. I'll still buy smoke grenades. Jesus. Oh God. The
Wait,
possibility.
Molotovs are still they're 1.5K right now, right? Molotovs?
I don't fuck with mollies. I'll be straight with you. That shit is so heavy. I don't know.
Also, who cares if there's 6K? All we really need to do is smoke CT, smoke garage, smoke heaven. That's
True.
just 3.
Hey, is this emergency?
It's 18K and we're basically have sight.
So, we're all on the same page, right?
We are all on the
I'm
same
glad
page.
I
This
told you
is-
guys. I thought you already knew, quite frankly. But you're right about comms, right? You know, whatever happened, like, I'm gonna be real with you. There was a time where we used to all speak together. This is before your time, Ray, and your time, Mickey. And
I think it's time we bring that back.
we used to lay shit on the table, and it made sure people knew. And the most important thing about
Cum
that
stacking. Feel
was
strong, man.
there's going to be a time where we may actually be at odds with one another, and we don't fucking know because we don't talk.
True. I mean, even in this situation, Sophia was basically threatening that she was. It was a little funny. She was threatening that she was going to go to you, Nino, to come after me and Buddha. And I don't think she knew about the relationship of everyone. It was a little. I think she was just out of the loop on that. But point taken. I need to. I agree that we all need to be meeting together and discussing more of this. Before we adjourn this meeting, I need to briefly lay out a little bit about the Coke game to you guys. It's complicated and it's possibly spicy.
All right.
So I'm going to be very frank with how me and Buddha are trying to run it. We are running it a little bit spicier. We're not doing, we're not doing drops. We're not using, we're not disguising our voice. We're not using masks. We have literally gone and done interviews with people without masks in broad daylight and interviewed them to be Coke dealers.
Anyway, I just
Okay.
want to say like something very, very clear before we leave this conversation, right? I think communication is very important. I think that sometimes us, like our family, doesn't communicate things to each other. I mean, I understand there's people that we shouldn't tell these things in our family, but like you guys, me, like Buddha, Tony, we should discuss these things. We should make sure we're in the clear with each other.
Okay, yes, but the meeting is not over yet. I need to explain to you guys the Coke game and how we're imagining doing it.
I
So-
mean, I understand that, but we got to get going pretty soon here, Mickey.
No, we don't. We're just chilling.
I have to get going pretty soon here. Like I got to go
For what?
take care of this stuff. We have to do these contracts before we head out tonight.
Contracts are not as important as this.
Okay, then
We
continue
have
the
to
conversation.
prioritize communication over individual jobs every day. That's the key. So,
I agree.
Nino, I would like to loop you in more to the Coke game. You as well, Ray. I mean, I want everyone to be involved if they want to be involved, but know the stakes and know that me and Buddha are intentionally bringing in people outside of our organization to help us run it.
Oh, I
we don't
remember,
want to.
like we had that one guy that came to the manor and you like got him to sell Coke for you. I remember. that.
Yeah, we have basically what we're we're calling it crypto. First of all, we're setting up a crypto brokerage with NFTs and all sorts of other bullshit that we can fake, and we call
Can
them
we
brokers.
talk about that real quick though, Mickey? So remember how we brought that individual to the manor
Yes.
and we told him about Coke at the manor?
Yes.
I don't think we should do that in the future with people that are brokering coke for us. It kind of ties in everyone into the fact that we're dealing coke to the city. Now, I think it's fine if you're like individually doing it, but when you bring the manor into things, I think it's bad to.
We called ourselves the Clean Cartel, Ray. It's pretty. I hear what you're saying, but when Buddha and I were discussing this, it came down to us trying to come up with a clever name for the cartel. At the end of the day, Clean Cartel stuck, and we said, "Fuck throwing caution to the winds. We're gonna start flooding the
Clean
city
Cartel
with coke."
is not connected to us. What clean? It doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying, it's not about that one incident. I'm saying that
Do you say
incident
Clean
isn't,
Cartel in the open?
to the people to our brokers, yes, they're not ever to mention who we are.
Do you trust them?
Oh, absolutely not. They're complete randos, but that's kind of part of why we're doing it.
Okay. All right.
We want to involve more people, is basically it. Now, if we want, we can pull back on that.
I think it's not about pulling back. I think it's about being a little bit more individual when you work with people. You don't discuss who other people are that you work with. You don't discuss like the places that we're like established at, like the manor and such like that. I think you individually going out being like, hey, here's some like coke that you can go do for me. At least that ties directly to you and not everyone else. You know what I mean? It's good to play a little bit smart. I understand you want to be a little bit more open about it, but it's cocaine. It's cocaine. You know what I mean? It's not like it's weed or something. Literally cocaine. I feel like you need to be a little bit more discreet with it. It's kind of something it's why I'm kind of a little bit turned off with this.
Yeah, I will just say this. The bar of discretion is not set by me. It is set by Buddha. So if either of you have a problem with how discreet we're being, you guys can talk to Buddha. Like I said,
I will talk to him about it.
He set the bar for how discreet we're being. I am simply acting on his orders and planning a strategy based on that value.
So you're saying that Buddha wanted you to take
He's
people to
playing
the
Valorant.
manor and tell them to sell coke to other
He
people?
died in Valorant, if you guys want to know. What was that?
You're saying that Buddha wants you to bring people to the manor and have them deal coke to you.
The individual that we brought to the manor, I'm going to be honest, the way Buddha is framed is we're kind of getting them in on like a pyramid scheme and like we're a brotherhood and a cult and we're kind of low-key brainwashing them. That was after that individual had already sold a bunch of coke for us, and this was sort of their next rite of passage, was coming to the manor to be indoctrinated into our coke empire.
But that was the first day any of us have ever met him.
Absolutely.
Do you see my problem with it? I'm just trying to say, like, even if I'm not connected to the coke game, but just the fact that I live at the manor, I would be incriminated with the fact that if police were to investigate it and find that you were, or they were getting the coke from the manor.
I hear what you're
you
saying.
See what I mean? I would be incriminated even if I wasn't involved.
I hear what you're saying. Like I said, the bar for discretion was not set by me. The bar for discretion was set by Buddha. You'll have to bring it up with him.
No, I know. I just want to voice my
No. I mean, it's a valid concern, right? If you're involved in some shit and you're keeping yourself safe here, and shit gets linked back over here, then your shit gets raided and you get fucked as well.
Ray has a good
point.
Not
directly
even
if I'm not involved. Exactly.
Ray has a good point in character.
I mean, that's definitely something worth bringing up.
Want to just make it more fun and bring more people in. It's an OOC reason. There's no reason.
Do you know what I went through for 2 months when it regards to coke?
No, I don't.
Okay. Wow, our communication is trash.
Space Galaxy, thanks for the gifted sub.
Okay. Do you know I was suspected to having murdered somebody and I've been dealing with something? Okay, so this is how fucked coke is. Jimmy was selling coke, right? Selling it under G Fuel, under Auto.
King Magnus, thanks for the sub.
Shit popped off where the cops found out about the coke because it was just willy-nilly being sold around. The cops hunting for investigations, absolutely hunting them. Ever since that Basim thing, they've been more horny for investigations.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, right? Remember when he fucking shot Pred or whatever?
Yeah, I remember.
It was shortly thereafter that is they started surveying the casino. Why? Because someone mentioned they had coke. Because there's fucking snitches everywhere, and they go to the cops. They get caught with it. Like, it's coming from the casino. It's coming from this guy. They'll point names that may not even make sense, but may have been in the area.
Exactly.
Even if they have a whiff of someone being involved. That in turn led to an investigation where one of these individuals snitched to the cops. Right? And you know why my name got brought in? Because I just know them. And for some reason, I'm some kind of big fucking beacon prize. I have no involvement in that coke. I know about it. Hell, where some of this stuff originates from, there may have been conversations with me and Otto about it. That's how close I was, but it was high level. I never touched it. I may have taken a whiff, but I never really got my hands on it, moved it around, that kind of thing. But my name still got thrown in. Why? Because I was at the casino once or twice. You with me so far? Now, this motherfucker who ratted was with a lawyer. There was like recordings and shit. He's getting interrogated. I make a phone call to him, to the lawyer, because I'm trying to get Harry out of a bind with a VIN scratch. They shot up cops. I also called up 2 other lawyers. They were busy. They were also being asked to be the lawyer.
Bang Luda, thanks to the tier 1.
All 3 lawyers work for me. 2 of them dipped out. The last one didn't hear my name till much later, so he stuck around. Shortly thereafter, I get a phone call from Lara Gapes, one of the blocks, telling me that she's got a bunch of coke that needs to be moved into a storage locker. I think the phone call is recorded, so I'm like, we don't deal with that shit, because I'm not looking to get Mr. K and like Marlo and shit all fucked over. You know what I mean? Some motherfucker telling me that she's about to get raided, has cops after her and shit.
Jesus.
Phone call ends. Oh, she told me about the interrogation. Obviously, I start questioning.
G flat, thanks to the 5
judge.
gifted.
Actually, I'm not going to say his name. Let's just say the last person anyone would have expected who the PD thinks is their star child ends up telling me about this investigation and my name coming up, Sophia's name coming up, Otto's name coming up. Next thing you know,
4 months
that
of
man is
soft
dead.
soy boy
And
empire.
I've been in an investigation for 2 months. The day after his murder, the lead detective, along with the chief of police, Bass, stood in one of their like big meetings and said, I am the main killer, and I am like, and that Sophia is the queen of coke. How do I know this? Let's just say there was an EMS that's now dead that used to work for me that went to those meetings. 2 months this investigation. 45 days without a lawyer, she stood in there. Corrupt cops
I love this
getting
stuff,
her
dude.
to try
I
to
love
sign a
this.
piece of paper saying that I called the hit. Which, by the way, I did, but not in so many words. In fact, I don't even think she realizes I called the hit. Now you see where I'm going at. You need to be very fucking careful, because I dealt with this for 2 months, Mickey. 2 months. And I'm telling you, it was not fun.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Nino, we're going to be discreet
Nino,
about
I have a question for you, by the way. Is it okay, Mickey?
Ray, I was talking. Listen, Nino, we're going to be discreet about this. And I promise you, Lang and I we're not being crazy with it. It's not like, we all of a sudden got a bunch of coke and just started to sell it at a casino party. And both Lang and I were very obviously unmasked selling coke to people at a party. Yeah, we would never do that.
Nino.
Look,
that
at
EMS, what's
the
your
end of the day, this is how you guys do this. It's on, listen, I'm going to support it, right? I'm only telling you because I want you to know that door that you guys are going down, it can lead to real big headaches.
So I'll say
right?
this.
So just have it in the back of your mind.
I'll
You know
say
what I'm
this.
saying?
I was definitely not joking. I was joking. That actually is exactly what we did. We literally were just slinging coke from the casino rooftop. But we were excited. We're new to it. We brought in some people.
Course.
We wanted to just see if they could go sell coke. It was fun. We've put this all on pause. Lang is on his business meeting. We have like a fuck ton of bricks waiting to be moved. when Buddha gets back, I'd like to get a meeting and we'll all figure out how to do this. But at the end of the day, like I said, that bar for discretion is set by Buddha, and then we just operate around that since he's the one mainly driving it. If we want to go more low key, I'm down. If we want to just fucking pick Joe Schmoes off the street, give them a fucking brick and tell them to move it for us, fuck it. I'm down for that as well. But I agree that we all need to discuss and know what the business is so that people aren't left in the dark. That's the biggest thing.
I think that's important because with something as big as this, if another line comes into play or something like that and you don't know who's who, you know, you may end up clapping one of your moves or some shit like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I need to know the name of that. Who's the name of the EMS? The girl.
Oh fuck! What was her name?
Do you remember?
Yeah.
This is kind of important. This kind of ties back to another investigation that I was kind of connected to.
Wingman's girlfriend.
It was Wingman's girlfriend. She was connected to the. Wait, what?
There's a lot of people that work for me in the city. You'd be surprised.
Wait, so what are you saying? I need more information about that. So she died because she was connected to the operation. So Sheila died.
No, Sheila didn't die because of that. Sheila was one of my moles inside the PD.
So do you know why she died? Because Wingman died literally the same day. Actually, wait, I found out that she died.
Oh, Wingman could eat my fucking dick. I'm glad he's dead.
He is dead. Yeah, I know that. We all know he's dead, but I also found out.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, he can eat my cock.
That's fair.
I like Sheila though.
Sheila was cool. Like I want to know what happened to her.
Oh wow, Wingman and Sheila
I
died?
don't know.
Wait, Mickey, you don't know about that?
Wait, Wingman and Sheila died? Like both of them,
Mickey.
Sheila too.
You didn't know about this? Yeah, Wingman's dead, and Sheila died the same day. I think.
Oh my
Was it
god.
before or after?
Oh my god.
Oh, before. It was before. Sheila died before Wingman died.
Sheila died. Oh, wow, they both. That sucks. That's a bummer. So one thing that I'm also trying to
it's
figure out
not.
is-
I mean, Wingman is a fucking piece of shit.
I'm also
This
trying to
fucking
figure out
dumb
how to
cunt
sell.
goes and takes and borrows a bunch of people's money. All right. So first off, listen, I know you and Sophia got a bunch of. I have no problem shitting on someone's fucking grave. I'll tell you that right now before I say this. This guy,
I don't know.
I brought him under my wing because he felt like a lost soul. That's what I do. In fact, some of these guys you see around the city that are big made men nowadays. Yeah, you know what? They were a bunch of pieces of shit until I helped them out. You know what I'm saying? There's sometimes though, not everybody works out, and that was one of them. This guy, pot of the blocks, doing a bunch of dumb shit. You know, I gave him a purpose. Next thing you know, the guy thinks he's a fucking gangster. I remember seeing him like fucking 2 days with a fucking suit on in the casino talking shit to Sophia. Now, like, you know, if you're going to talk shit about Sophia, that's fine. Talk shit about whoever, even someone who's close to me. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes people say some things. But this guy was saying some like real nasty shit. You know what I mean? Like the nasty shit that makes your blood curl. And I pulled him aside. I said, you better fucking watch your mouth if you're going to say that. Trying to say that you fucking work for me and then do this kind of shit.
Well,
you know
listen,
what? Every opportunity after opportunity was like fucking phone calls coming through saying like, oh man, I can't make any money. I'm going and doing dumb shit. And when you're not letting me make money, motherfucker, I gave you the opportunity. You're doing stupid shit. I take you off the books because I got to protect another 20, 30 people from your dumbass. And you're going to give me shit. Next thing you know, this motherfucker's borrowing money from people. 40,000 from this guy, 25,000 from this guy, and this guy. Completely blocks their calls, goes and upgrades the car without paying a motherfucker a single dime, and then he joins the BBMC out of nowhere.
talk your shit, King.
Eat
Okay,
my
so-
fucking cock.
I know a lot about what happened to Wingman, but I need to know what happened to Sheila. Because right now,
I have no idea.
all
to
I
be
know
honest.
is that she died before Wingman did.
Well, listen, I'm gonna be
And I know
perfectly
that's a
honest,
big
guys.
reason-
I think we should just let the dead sleep, as they say.
You don't care, Mickey, about them?
What about the dead? About Wingman? No, like I
No,
said,
about
he can eat my
Wingman
fucking
and
cock.
Sheila. And Sheila.
I think there's nothing wrong with talking about people who are dead. I mean, if they were pieces of shit, you fucking say it loud and proud. You know,
Okay,
what are you going to put a fucking memorial up for this guy so other people act like him as well? No, fuck that. That guy in the grave, you're going to end up like him if you follow his fucking path.
I will say that, okay, I'm going to be totally honest. I don't think I'm as vindictive here as Nino is, but also, I mean, like, I was homies with Wingman, but, you know, it sucks that he died or something. I don't know who Sheila is. Guys, I'm trying to figure out how to sell. I'm trying to figure out how to sell coke to the larger gangs, though, and not get them upset. That actually is one of the biggest problems I want you to start thinking about. Both of you.
Here's something I want to figure out.
That coke gets connected with you and a big gang, they're gonna try to take it. And there's
that's
gonna be
why
a
I
war.
don't think you want. Trust me, I think the people that need to be known behind this, if the bigger gangs know who's behind it, needs to be people like you and Lang, so that people know not to fuck with you.
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, people are still gonna fuck with it. Right?
What's gonna happen is, like, listen, I hope this doesn't end up being the case, but like, I'll tell you right now, right? Lang's got weight behind him. I got weight behind him. I mean, fuck, Ray got weight behind him. Micky, you got weight behind you, right? No reason to size up balls. But the moment someone's like, yo, these motherfuckers got bricks, you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say, where's it coming from? All right, because I want it. I don't want to pay, let's say, 5,000 a brick or whatever the fucking price is. I want it for the 2,000. This is my shit now, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So then the question, though, is this. I mean, they're going to be knowing about it. They might want the coke. Do we sell it to them just as we would anyone else at the high rates that we set a price at? And basically, I had one strategy outlined, which was this, Nino. We get a small army of basically just street dealers, these brokers, right, who we can sell to, and we know they're going to push it at, you know, much higher street values that we set at. And this is for selling at parties, selling to your Joe Schmoes. Meanwhile, take a group like the Vagos or even GSF. We'll allow them to buy in bulk at a special rate insofar as they're not reselling it. They're just using it for their own boys. And the idea behind that is hopefully they'll be, you know, okay with that and not try to, you know, dig deeper.
Micky, the thing I want to find out most importantly with the coke game is that when we were discussing this with Otto, me and Buddha, Otto also said that there are locals that we could sell the coke to. I need to find out what he was referring to, and we need to figure out how much money each bag is worth to the local. Oh, I'm so sorry, Micky.
I mean, that's easy.
Sorry about that, brother.
What do you call it? I'll just fucking I'll just ask oh yeah, she's not gonna know. I mean, just try slinging it yourself. That's all we did with meth.
But I'm pretty sure I asked Buddha about that. He said that locals don't take that shit.
Otto said that originally.
No, Buddha said that.
Yeah, but you said Otto said you could sell it, and then Buddha said no.
I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure he said there's like locals that take that shit. I'm like,
have you taken this stuff recently?
Have I used it?
Yeah. How's the coke?
It doesn't really do very much.
Oh, it's fucking great. I love it.
No, I don't. It just gives me like a little bit of a high, and that's it.
Does it give you like a drip in the back of your throat?
A little bit.
Or does it got like kind of a chalky take to it? Because sometimes
very
people cut
chalky.
up with a coke with like creatine, and I think recently people have been mixing it with like Adderall and stuff. So like instead of getting like a good drippy uppity high, you end up with more of like a more of a hot rate and more like congestive sort of reaction. And strangely, it can make you a little bit more sleepy.
You know a lot about. Hey, wow, you really know your coke. Anyways, is this RP anyway? Anyways, like I was saying, this coke is really fucking good.
Oh, motherfucker, brother, I used to, you know, back in the day, I used to buy bricks, and me and Rami used to take entire bricks to our face, worth the price of cars. Yeah, I think they were like 25,000 each, and we used to just do it to our face.
Listen, the coke is good.
What the fuck did you say, Micky? I missed what you said.
I trust that the quality of the coke will be good. Oh my god.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. The coke is good. The thing is, I don't think we really want to sell it to locals.
Can I try the Coke?
That's the other
Wait, Micky,
complication. We don't have the coke.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what? You're not.
Okay, it's not.
What?
It's complicated, Nino. Nino, all of it. Nino,
I thought
all-
Buddha has it.
all of the coke is in Buddha's stash house.
Yeah.
We can't get it. You know, he's on his business trip.
We have it.
Bro,
we have it.
after,
He's-
I mean, listen, look. I love this conversation, but I can't help but like I
it's
take in
definitely
everything,
funny.
right? I can't zoom out of this conversation here for a second and be like, this conversation started with me asking you about Sophia and like what's going on, and you're like, yo, are they even selling coke? And your ass doesn't even have any coke right now.
Oh, to be fair,
we
when
do.
all of
We have
that
a lot.
stuff happened with Sophia, we were actually still moving. We had 2 bricks that we were moving,
Yeah.
and we sold. Like the thing is, it sold out like hotcakes. We went through all of the stuff we had in the manor, and now the rest of
I
it.
believe it.
And now the rest of it is in laying stash out. So, like I said, the
I mean,
coke
if
game.
that 15-year-old fucking helmet head was making 150K a day, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Selling it to the blocks.
Yeah, we're going to be able to make some serious money out of this. When Buddha is back, I'll call a meeting. We'll figure out our organization, how we want to run this, and we'll iron everything out. I just want to bring you boys in. Keep it on the low for now.
I wanna make my interest and involvement very clear. First off, I like that we're talking because I feel like this shit's been long overdue. There's been a presumption that I wanted fully out of meth for God knows how long, where after I had simply said it gave me a headache, and no one ever asked me why that headache existed, right? And it wasn't as simple as just meth. There was other
I can tell them where the
extraneous
coke is,
factors
chat.
that pushed me away, right? So I want to make it very clear about my interest in this and how far I'm willing to get involved.
Nino, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Buddha is setting me up to run strategy for this, and I'm terrified, and there's nothing more that I want in this world than to you to help me run this coke empire. Listen, I love Tony. I love Bjorn. I love Ray. But of anyone...
Hey, I'm done having this conversation now. I'm actually burnt out. Sorry.
Of anyone in this org that I need to help run this, it's you. So, dear God, please help me because it's complicated.
Yeah, of course. Listen, if anyone, all right, ever asked me for help, I'm going to be there. It doesn't fucking matter what it is.
Nino is by far the best person to help run this. All right.
However, I'm okay with strategies. I'm okay with, if you're okay with me telling you that is fucking, I was about to say the word that I can use a little bit more freely over here, but not probably not over there. I'm going to tell you just how, I'm going to tell you shit straight, and you might not always like it. And fuck, I may be wrong sometimes, but that's how I operate. You know what I'm saying?
And for what it's worth, the manner in which Buddha and I have started like in the 3 days we were actually running coke, we were fucking like we were just slinging this shit, being absolute idiots, and we know that, and it was sort of
And
a
that's
risk.
okay. There's
It was a
nothing
risk
wrong
that
with
we
that.
Yeah, it was a risk that we accepted. We knew we could do it a more quiet way. We wanted to just, try some spicy stuff with it. Anyways, when Buddha's back, let's have a meeting, and we will literally outline the entire organizational structure, how we plan to deal with various groups. If other gangs, want to run a cartel, want to, get into our shit, how to best handle them. In theory, I want us to run it cleanly, though. I don't want bloodshed. I want us to be a very mature, business-focused orientation where everyone's just in it to make some money and be smart. But also to give
Absolutely.
opportunities. I think part of what Buddha saw in this was a way to give opportunities to other people in the city. And I think we definitely want that as well.
Just be very fucking careful, man. Like, fuck. The you know, the amount of shit I had to deal with just materials at one point, it was fucking a headache. You know what I mean? And the only thing I'm like really want to press here is even some of your closest people are gonna, you know, they can press you. Be very careful when dealing with other gangs. That can be a real fucking mess. The moment someone else wants their hand on something.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, honestly, we should just plan ahead and have contingency plans, right? I mean, I know the operations of the Changaloa cartel, they mostly run weed, but if they ever decide to run coke, you know, how will we negotiate with them? You know, stuff like that. We should plan out those contingencies.
If you want my honest opinion, and I think a lot of people aren't going to like this, in the family, of course, is fuck. Let me ask a question first.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like, I get it, right? You want to sling it around and stuff like that. I mean, I saw what Tony was doing with the guns, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know, in the moment and shit.
It's more like me and Buddha just wanted to. We're just kind of we honestly bumped a bunch of the coke, so we were just on kind of a high, and we were kind of high out of our minds, just being idiots. But we liked that, right? It was fun, and so, you know, we know it might not be the optimal way for us to move coke, but it was.
Is there a reason why you don't act like you are just another middleman like everyone else?
Oh, that's interesting. So the idea being,
then
that,
you
like,
can
we
be
get
crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Mickey. I'm gonna say this straight to you.
But you know, Buddha,
the way
can't
that
do
I run my numbers, all right, with everything. If you were to try to look at prices and shit like that, you're gonna think I'm just another middleman.
Yeah, I mean, so here's
what I'm saying.
I wouldn't mind being just another middle. Yeah, I actually like that. I wouldn't mind, but you know me, Mickey, the impression could be that I could be a middleman. There's no way you or Buddha could ever be in the coke game and people ever think you're a middleman for coke. They're gonna know you're running it.
They already thought that before, right?
Yeah, you weren't even a middleman. You weren't even any man, and they thought you were running it.
I mean, they thought I killed Basim, quite frankly. I don't know where the fuck the PD got this impression from. You know what? It all stems from the fact that they keep losing court cases against me, and every time they get into a verbal judo match, they realize they're fucking stupid as fuck. That's probably what it is. Fucking pent up fucking, you know, like hormones, which a gender I'm not going to associate with any, because that could be deemed offensive, even though that's not the intent.
Nice, good save.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, probably best to sit on it. I mean,
listen, we're gonna sit on it.
You know, Changang's gonna want in on this. I feel like that's like a given. And what I was hesitating to say is that an option on the table, which I don't think is necessarily the best option, is sitting down and being like, here's a fucking brick. You guys should get in on this. And the reason I say that is, number one, massive goodwill. Number two, and I can tell you about this in terms of the gun market.
I like this, actually.
There's more customers out there than you are ever going to be able to serve. Now, that would be a massive Hail Mary plan. But
not a bad idea. It's risk. It's both risky
it's a fucking
and also not
massive
risky,
risk. That's why I even hesitate to say it, because at that point, it's no longer your operation, right? So you're losing. You're really giving up something big.
I think the thing is with what's weird is I know this sort of I know like a lot of inner workings of CG, and like a lot of that group. I mean this I don't want to you to take. This is not in any way like a critical thing about them. Their nature is not necessarily to do the kind of work that we're imagining for this market, but God knows they want to fucking use this shit. Like, they will, if anything, they would be our number one customers if we could actually come up with the best world.
Yeah.
Which I could actually see. The best world would be we supply it to them at a really good rate. And I mean,
agreed,
at a rate that we don't give anyone else, to where we're barely making any money off it. And it's mostly to be like, guys, just let us run this and don't fuck with us. And then they get the coke without having to put in the
well,
work.
you wouldn't say don't fuck with us. I mean, it's like a goodwill thing.
Yeah.
Right. The moment you say don't fuck with us, you're not acting like equals. Because here's the thing, right? They got a massive family. And it's hard for me not to picture a week, 2 weeks from now, they get an interest for it. They start looking, they pull up people. I mean, look at what happened. I don't know how much of that got like rewinded and whatever, because quite frankly, some people still remember shit and other people don't. But let's just say I have memories of, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. If you really want to know, myself as well, back when I was in CG and all of us, we all shared the same fever dream, but it was just that, a fever dream.
Gotcha. Okay. And this is not to talk negative about them, right? This is just, I mean, if quite frankly, I think if we know that there was coke going around, like, who the fuck wouldn't look for it? You know what I mean? They just don't know who's on the other end of it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think there is actually
there is one other pro about it.
Yeah,
is that it gets potential heat off you, because if they do some crazy shit with their coke, the cops are going to look their way.
I mean, that's true. If you really want to know what the best partnership is, and it's really about convincing them, is that the best partnership is they get coke without having to do the work at an incredible rate, arguably even a rate where we're not even making profit off of it, or we're only
but you're forgetting that.
And they then just get to use the coke, and they're fucking banging it out when they're getting in shootouts with the cops, when they're doing, when they're running the streets. Because let's be real, Chain Gang runs the streets. Everyone knows that. And they're going to need coke to do that.
I don't disagree. It's only the question becomes like, if one of their umbrellas wants to get into it.
Bro. And then at that point,
right? Because I don't think like, I don't see like Randy, they ain't gonna fucking sling it. I don't know. Like, this, I don't know though. Like I said, it's a tough topic because, I mean, fuck, I'm the one who said that Vinny should be one of my fucking vice. I look at it from a bigger picture standpoint, right? That's what the angle I'm coming at, is that coexistence and goodwill is more beneficial to both parties, right, than conflict when the big fucking enemy is the fucking cops. Same reason why I wanted Vinny as a part of my team for mayorship back in the day. Because, like, the
worst will
fuck
be...
the cops at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
The worst will be if I mean, with our connections and with the size of what we want to run, us running a coke empire and then Changing running a coke empire is basically less money for everyone, conflict, and the cops are the only ones who are going to be winning in that situation.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out when we get there. Again, we just have to wait for, And at least as of right now, we're the only ones who know, we're the only ones who have the supply to bring it in. So at least for right now, we hold all the cards. We need to plan ahead, though, for when we don't hold all the cards. I think that's extremely important.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, the big thing too is like what Otto plans as well, right?
True.
Like I didn't know till
we want to get new
Ray
RPers involved, guys.
Otto had it. I had an inclination.
Me and Buddha OOC want to get new RPers.
We spoke a lot about it. like I said, high level shit. And
We're not telling the city
if
how
he
to
had
get
it going
We're
through
just,
Jimmy,
the city knows that
and
we
then
get
he
it.
let,
It's, we're not telling people
Ray
how
and
to get
Lang
it.
know. Then you don't know if he's gonna let the next guy know, right? So, yeah, planning is important. Fuck. Well, anyways, hey, listen. Like I said, I got you back. But
Nino, God,
I hope
damn,
you don't
fucking
expect I'm
missed
gonna
you.
be slinging random shit on the like around. But if you got
No,
some
that's
bricks,
that's
you
not what
send
I'm
me some
expecting you to
bricks,
do.
I'll get rid of it. You know what I mean?
My man. Hey. Good doing business with you. I mean, I'm excited for this. Anyways, let's about that thermite. I think Ray's ready to get on with some of our work that we got to get to today. I love having just, a nice little quick chat, nice little 5-minute quick chat, catch up. It's always nice.
Yeah. I mean, it was only 5, right? Not 6.
Yeah, it was only 5 minutes. Yeah, 5-6 minutes. Yeah, it was nice.
I think Ray might be burying himself next to
Wingman, yeah. Oh, I went the wrong door. Dude, literally don't need to rob a bank. Don't need to do shit. Just fucking... That was incredible, dude. So much RP just talking in the fucking manor. The manor itself is such a good set piece.
Let's do this. Let me get it for you right now.
Yeah, do you want me to drive you?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Micky?
I'm going to go and pick up the thermite with Nino.
All right.
Are you guys able to give me money up
I had
front?
some stupid fucking thoughts in my head, so I just fucking couldn't deal with it
Yeah,
anymore.
no worries,
So I
no
just
worries.
get right
I'm going to go grab the money.
there. No worries, baby.
beautiful.
Just let me know.
The
Wait,
reason
money,
I need this, just so
how much
you
are you
know,
buying?
is
15?
because between us, this shit doesn't
Micky,
make
how
any
many are you
money.
buying?
And if I don't get money up front, it means no more thermite.
I'll figure that out. I'll let you
Okay,
know.
call me when you do. All right, bye-bye.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, 9K viewers literally watching me talk, and dude, what is my life? 9K people watching me talk about fictional. You guys are incredible. I fucking love you all.
Yeah, man, this whole thing is like the game, like some of the game that I'm involved in, brother, it is fucking insane. No profit. Talking 10-20%. I'd be making more money hitting a Flecka or like the Polito, like that 2-man we did. Than moving this dog shit.
Nino, with this coke, at least what we were already, let's just say that what we did a week ago was like we were testing the waters. We can possibly double our profits with this. The thing is, we're not selling to locals either. Eventually, I worry that it might get down to where we just have to sell to locals to move shit. But like, I'll be honest with you, that's
Like
just
you
not,
personally.
I mean, like, look at how people do it now. People sell weed to locals. They sell, oxy to locals. It's just, it's kind of more of like a grind, Oh. Let me go grab some stuff. Oh, actually, question. How much do you...
Let's check first, and then we'll
Yeah.
money afterwards.
Oh, you want to... What do you want to go check first? Sorry.
How much we got?
Okay.
Like I could have 0. Like
throw me a marker.
You know when just go to Zancudo, and then I'm gonna get out on foot so that people don't see where I'm getting it from.
Of course.
So I'm never not around. You know what I mean? And let's just say
so if you're chilling in your
shit goes,
if you're chilling in your beach house and I need to, give you a call for something, you'd be able to help me out. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah,
not
I mean,
a call. Sorry, you know what I mean.
What would make it really good for you guys is that you tell me exactly what you need, right? And then I can get it to you within 24 to 48 hours, like usually the next day, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I just need to know, like in advance. You feel me?
I
And the reason I say that,
I could set you up literally with a. You want to really know what we would need?
can you be my guy?
Yes.
For everybody who needs shit, because
for the boys,
I love like Ray, right? But even and it sounds like he's gotten his head more on his shoulders based on my conversation. But the one thing that always makes me afraid of these things is getting phone calls in the moment and expecting to get something. This shit, I'll tell you right now, Micky, I'm gonna be straight with you. There's a lot involved, right? From getting material to refining the material to making sure people are paid. And I have not made a single dollar on it. I swear to you. In fact, I've only put money into this so that everyone else can eat.
I mean, I expect it's a complicated business. I mean, you're literally part of this is you're literally making explosives. I can't imagine sort of all the intricacies of that, right?
Oh, I don't make it, right?
Well, I mean, you're
facilitate it.
Yeah, you're working on it. Listen.
And so for things to run smoothly, right, without me losing my fucking mind is a cadence, right? Hey, I need this, and then 24 hours, I got you.
What if I did you one better? What if I told you that I can literally predict what we will need, and I could literally set us up on a scale like a subscribe and save,
Yep.
Like,
all right,
like some fucking Amazon delivery shit.
Okay.
I will think
that's
of a
perfect.
number. It might act, and it might. And here's what I want you to make money off of us, right? I want it to be because we're gonna make money off the thermite. So here, do you want to hop out here? I'll talk to you more about it. Nino Prime.
Drive into
Guy
the
Jones, kind of a weird
drive into
time
the
to call.
thing. Like into the
weird
no,
that's a
not
weird
this
time.
way. Like into the main.
Weird time, Naughty. What are you doing, man? Just a hunch
straight
thing.
up
Because
this
I'm
way
just
and then
kidding.
take a right.
I'm kidding, Naughty. I'm kidding.
All right.
Nino doesn't know anything about crack, I don't think. So
stop right here. All right, I'll be right back.
I'll be parked on the side.
All right. How much does thermite weigh?
Pretty heavy. Throw some stuff in the glove box if you want.
Such an amazing RP moment.
Cheese Whiz, thanks for the $4.20 or $4.20 donation. Such a cool RP moment. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. We've been listening to the same song for fucking God knows how long. All right, let's swap it off. Get some jazz going.
All right, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go pee real quick, chat. Then we're gonna be hitting banks. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. This is sick stuff, by the way. That cum stacking was amazing. Dude, imagine if we had weekly CB meetings. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Currently
Micky,
picking up and seeing how much we can get.
Okay, I need to ask you a question real quick. So I got an Itali GTO during the meeting. It's like one of the best A+ cars in the entire city. It's like the Ferrari.
Ooh.
I need to know if there's anyone that you know that can Vin scratch that from me while I Vin scratch the ninja for you.
I can make some calls. Worst case, I mean, yeah, I can call and try and figure out.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some calls too.
Who do you? I mean, maybe Nino.
Is Nino A plus? Could you ask him if he is? Could you ask him if he's got a scratch available?
Yeah, I'll ask him. He's grabbing the thermite right now. I'll give him a call. So
you're amazing.
what's up? By the way, Ray, what is our plan? We're gonna grab this ninja.
We need to do the N plus, A plus, and then I want to do a fleek up before we have to dip.
Okay.
Because I know we have to dip, right? Hey, by the way, Micky, I talked to Dundee. He's alone. He wants to do stuff with us. I'm bringing him along with us with the fleek if that's okay and the boost.
Yeah, no,
he doesn't really care about like the profit. I asked him. I was like, hey, the profit margin is gonna be split. He's like, I don't care, Ray. I just want to do something with someone. I'm kind of alone. I'm like, okay. So is that okay with you?
No problem by me. Let's run it.
Okay. Awesome. And it was a good talk we had today. I'm sorry I had to dip early, man. I just, you know how it gets with sometimes.
I had thoughts in my head that were fucking stupid too. It's awful. It's like your own self, your own thoughts are second guessing everything you say, and
that's why you got to move to Facebook. It's so good.
Yeah, it's weird.
Shut
it's
the
really
fuck
weird.
up.
It's so like you don't even have that issue.
And then I'm talking to Nino.
Hey, ask him about the boost thing.
Hey, not all of us have won the squid game, okay, man? Some of us are still numbers, okay? Number 1850 reporting in. All right, I'll ask him about it, and I'll let you know when
ask him about it right now.
Okay,
all right, bad news.
Oh, what's the bad news?
We're too successful. It's all sold out.
He doesn't have enough thermite.
Oh, it's all sold out.
Yep. But
that's fine.
How much I can get you some for tomorrow?
Tomorrow would be perfect. Yeah. Listen, Nino.
Give me an idea what you guys need.
Ray wants to also know.
I'll make sure it's available like tomorrow morning.
Ray wants to also know, besides the, that stuff.
Wait, why are we talking about it right now?
Oh, Ray's on the phone with me.
Just ask him if he's got a Vin scratch. Just ask him.
Ray just wanted to know if you had a Vin scratch available.
Oh!
So, like, can I owe him one?
Yeah, like, do you have a fucking RPG?
I don't even know if this car can be Vin scratched, Micky.
Let me know if you guys need one, by the way.
What is he saying?
Let me see. Yes.
He does have a Vin scratch available.
Oh, like that. I don't. I don't.
I'm gonna call him.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
I got confused. I got confused. I thought he meant if he had any contracts.
Sure?
I was so confused there for a second.
Yeah, he's sure. When was the last one you vinned, Nino?
Recently. And see, the thing is, I owe someone a scratch, so I can't give a scratch up.
No. Yep, it's same here. Yep.
Micky, I don't know when I Vin scratched my F-150. I might not even have a Vin available, which is the shitty thing.
I think the thing is, Ray, we just do the bike and see if we can vin it. If not, oh well. But Nino doesn't have one.
Okay, I'm gonna call round 2.
All right, sounds good. I'll meet up with you.
You want to join my group right now? Hey, Micky, the biggest issue about the bike is that we need a hacking tool. Do you have a hacking tool?
No, okay, I'll buy one.
Okay, I'm gonna call someone. Maybe they have one. Bye-bye.
All right, sounds good. Bye, Ray. Sorry about that. I hate trying to play fucking telephone managing two conversations.
No, it's fine.
Let me finish the boosting thing real quick. I just wanted to ask, do you have a hacking tool like the expensive one?
I don't. I'll have one tomorrow, though.
Okay. No worries.
Wait a minute. I got one with 2 gauges left.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Literally in my pocket right now.
What do you mean by 2 gauges? Like, can we use it
like
twice?
It's 7 quality.
Oh, so we can use it twice?
Yeah, as long as you don't fuck any of them up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can buy it from you for a few G&E. Is that cool?
No, just take it.
Oh my god, thank you.
Brother, I got like 4,000 G&E.
Jesus.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna shout out that 50 bomb. Give me a second.
But it's mostly because it's not mine. Why gave it to me, so might as well put it to use before it breaks.
So on the note,
I just want to
tomorrow.
If it
fucking juice
just
us
let
up,
me
baby.
know exactly what you need, so that I can get everything in place. And I'll give you first dibs on it. If you ever need anything, just let me know. And then, like I said, usually 24 to 48 hours. Obviously, and the reason I want to do this with you is like I feel like you understand what I'm saying, right?
And the thing
and
I
you're
will
not going
do
to
is I
pressure
will-
me into being like, I need it today, I need it now, and I'm going to be like, bro, why are you giving me a fucking headache? This is complicated
the
enough.
way we're gonna do it, Nino, I'm literally gonna put you on a schedule, and you can just leave it in the manor.
All right.
Or you can just wherever you want to leave
Oh,
it.
mana's a good idea.
Yeah, I can talk to Lang to make sure you have. He revoked everyone's stash access, by the way, because there was a it's kind of a raid on the manor, so everyone's had their stash access revoked. He's been giving it back. I can talk to him to see if we can get that for you, because what I will do is, if you could just put in 10 thermite every other day, I'll sling you whatever that cash is.
Every other day?
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe not that frequently.
Okay.
It'll probably be
Figure out
like,
what the number is. Like, worst case, you don't have enough, or worst case, you have too much. You can always sling it. You know what I mean?
worst case. we
And
could always
every
sling
other
it.
day, I mean, you could do every 3 days. Just buy like fucking 20 and sling a couple. You know what I mean?
I feel like honestly, with the kind of different crews we're running, and knowing that it's not just me using it, like other people want to use it.
Yeah.
I would
Start
say
small. Start small, because the last thing you want to do as well, Mickey, is get in a position where, I don't know what the deal is with the stashes, but I can tell you last time I used to fucking use it, shit was going missing like overnight.
yeah.
So you want to consider that too.
Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do it so you and I are meeting to grab it less frequently.
Yeah.
Could we get 15 tomorrow and do something
Okay.
like, maybe instead of like something regularly, I'll set in orders for you for an order of 15, and I'll contact you for them. They'll probably
Okay,
be around
easy.
every 3 to 4 days. That's the expectation.
Okay. All right. Just make sure you don't wake up like around now.
We'll definitely be doing deals on the weekends mostly. It might even be that
All
you
right.
and I do a deal on the weekend to just.
Oh, just
What-
like send me an email and be like, yo, I'm going to be around. You know what I mean?
Hey, would it be weird? Actually, yeah, I can do that. My eyes will be off, but I can come and grab stuff. Actually,
If you had like a hotel room or like a storage thing, that would be, so good.
I can work on that. I can work on that for you.
Okay. Because that way, it's slipping in. And the reason too is you have a place that's not the mana, right? And then you know what's coming in and what's going
Yeah,
out.
the only reason why
You know
I'm a
what I
little
mean?
hesitant about the manor is that because I'm putting my own money out there for this, so like I'd rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually
You
shouldn't
need
be
to
the manor.
account for it. You need to be able to account for it. And I can get you like a storage locker for cheap since,
All right, I'll figure it out. If nothing else, we'll just do the drops in person, and I'll put them in my personal stash.
Okay.
All right. For now, for
all right.
tomorrow, could you fill an order of 15?
Yeah. I'll see what I can do. Sundays are usually difficult. Tomorrow's Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'll be
Monday for sure. Do you
and
need anything else?
I'll be awake at a time when you're awake. Listen, 15 would be incredible. Anything else? Fuck.
AKs, silences.
Holy shit. I would. Do you have sub ammo?
Yes.
All right, for my personal order.
Let's drive away from this door. Just 'cause
Yeah.
I don't know if someone's like hiding behind it or something. I will send you the prices. Also understand that when I update the prices for you, the prices I'm going to give you is what wholesalers get. Right? Which means there's a little on top, so people who are doing the work are getting paid. But it's going to be the cheapest in the city unless there's like a dramatic shift or someone's trying to get rid of something. Right?
Right.
Obviously
the other
don't
stuff later.
advertise the price. Because it goes back to even what Ray was saying, like you advertise, you can get it cheap. Everyone starts asking for it. People get upset.
Listen,
And I don't mean me getting upset. I mean others who are in the game getting upset.
Nino, if you want, you and I are going to do a thermite deal where I'm going to help to supply, the various heist crews we work with for thermite. As far as the, any extra guns or silencers for my personal use, whatever price you tell me, that stays completely between me and you.
Okay. Easy. I think AKs. How much are AKs going for right now?
I don't even know. Probably upwards
I
of
think-
15.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Yeah,
They
go for a lot.
may be at 18 right now. To be honest.
Yeah.
This is kind of
I've heard 17.
I'm still trying to get that priced, but 15. What the fuck? Hold on one sec.
Look at
They're
that view.
probably gonna be going for about 18, but don't
I wouldn't
hold
be
me to that.
surprised.
Like it could be lower, but like 18 is like off the cuffs because I haven't run the numbers on that yet. But let me go. I'll tell you the other
How
ones.
do people
just
not
off the
know that
cuff
Nino's
is,
CB? Nino, like...
Uzi's 2500, 2.5. 3.5 for Molly's, but I'll tell you right now, I'm not dealing with that shit. That stuff is way too heavy. Ammo 500, handcuffs 3K. Oh wait a minute, these are old prices. Hold on one second.
Yeah, he's literally like one of the most OG.
So 6 for the thermite.
And the most
2.5
OG. He's
for
literally one of
the
the only
Uzis.
3 OGs left. There's
Draco's.
3 OGs.
Why the fuck got Draco's?
And he was
12?
the original heist crew.
I'll give you the prices. I'm gonna revise these. I'll
Honestly,
send you an email with it.
all right, perfect. For now, just the thermite, but I probably will be placing an order for silencers and some guns in the future for myself.
Okay.
All right, Nino. Good doing business with you. And good to see you again. I'll be around tomorrow. Honestly, I'm going to put in the order for the thermite, but I mean, fuck it. If you want to run the Fleeca with me again, I solved the system and can hit him pretty consistently now.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I've been
Yeah, hell yeah.
slaying them, actually.
Let's fucking do it. Can you get me the cash up front?
Yeah, you want it right now?
Yeah, let's do it right now.
Do you know how many you're going to be able to get?
Yes. I can get up to 30 right now.
Okay, so you're going to be able
I
to
make
get...
a phone call, we'll do more than that if needed.
Okay, so let's start with 15. And what's the price we're doing?
6.
All right.
If you hear, by the way, lower prices, let me know in person. Because sometimes, let's just say there's elements in the game that have fucked up the market.
That is a good price.
And what I mean by that is, remember when I was telling you that the margins are so low on this shit?
Yeah.
The margins are so bad that I don't think a lot of people are actually eating unless they're selling like ridiculous amounts. Now, don't get me wrong, I make sure everyone is paid and shit, but like the cost of logistics is thrown out the window, right?
6K is so
like it's
good.
like I think there's people that are working for free effectively who are getting underpaid in order to make shit work.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, if the prices change, you can let me know.
No. I know that, but what I'm saying is like if you
Well, I
hear
don't have enough
people
money
getting
for it.
like let's say like
I'll
8Ks
do
for
10.
a certain price and shit,
Yeah.
definitely let me know because that
I was
lets
going
me
to do 10.
zero in
All
on
of my
where
money's
things
in that
should
inks
be.
bag.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's other players in the game, right?
Yeah. Listen, also, you can know something. I'm going to tell you this about us using this. Unless we like need to get rid of it, we're not reselling. Like you're selling to us and you can bet your ass. I will make it a promise and I will make sure no one resells this shit. Anything that comes to us, you can bet your ass it's fucking blasting some shit.
Hell yeah.
Let's not do 15. Can we just do 10 instead?
All right.
Oh, I have casino chips too. And you want this in cash, yes?
Yep, that works.
All right, I need to withdraw 59. There you go, good sir. We're not going to sell it. Part of the agreement is that we're not selling it and reselling it.
All right, beautiful.
Guys, you have to understand that investment covers a Fleeca, a Polito, and a Vault. At literally 10 gets you all 3 banks.
Man, today's been an interesting Saturday. You know, I was around on like Thursday, and holy fuck, the city was dead. It was so bad.
Yesterday was absolutely wild for me, so. Yeah, plus, guys, remember, the rest of the crews are paying me back for those whenever I do it.
I heard...
Like, that wasn't 60K for me, that was
You said you solved the
15K.
fleckers. I know about the pings that happen and like how it connects. Is there any belief that it could still take less than 5 thermite?
Yes. Me and Bjorn have theories about that. I have to thank so many subs. Holy shit.
Bro,
Give me
I am
one second.
fucking down. If you want to go late one night, like I'm fucking down for that even.
Okay. The thing is, if we want to test theories, we'll need more thermite and it might be expensive. Could be worth it.
By
though.
the way, yeah, when I do it, like I'm going to be shelling like out as well. I want to make that clear. I'm not going to sell you guys thermite and then like fucking pocket.
No, I got you. So I can knock it out in 5 thermite down to a science and then hit the gate inside, which is the 6th. That gets me a profit, especially if you do it as 2-man. You're going to come away with plenty of money. And you get the blue dongle, which gets you, the real money, which is in Polito, which gets you the real money, which is in the vault. The thing is, me and Bjorn think that there's a way to do it in less. The way involves hitting what we're calling like anomalies.
All right.
And to us, actually, you remember that one really weird instance where you had like 6 or 7 different boxes connecting to one? We call that an anomaly, where there's just so many connecting just into one. Is this Ray?
I've seen that before. My thought was, what if you blew that one up?
We don't have very much time left.
And then they
I have a
all
hacking
converge.
device, by the way.
Oh, you got it? You bought it?
Yep, got one. I'll explain
Okay,
later.
so I have an hour and 20 minutes left on each. So you want to try the Ninja first, or do you want to do the Tally GTO?
Let's do the Ninja first. Let's go meet up at the manor. Sorry. Let's meet up.
Wait,
I
who
got
the fuck is that?
It's Ray.
No, in the passenger seat.
That's Nino. Nino's with him.
Wait, who are you with?
Oh, you haven't
who
seen
is
my new
that?
car, Nino, have you?
No. I saw it at the garage. I'm wondering who's in the passenger seat.
Oh, Dundee.
G'day, mate.
Oh shit. Wait, have we met?
Yeah, I gave you a lift once.
Okay, but we never won $1 million together and shit on everybody.
No.
Okay, wasn't sure. Pleasure to meet you, Dundee.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Is it
All right.
though?
It is for me.
Oh.
Everyone meet manor now. Let's go.
Is he referring to gambling?
I'll see you at the manor. Okay, so sorry, the final thing I got cut off because he had called. The other type of anomaly, Nino, is where we see these kind of like loop connections where it's usually like 3 that it's like A connects to B, B connects to C, C connects to A.
All right.
We think that there's opportunities to like hit an anomaly because I've done it before and I forgot which. It happened to me early on when we were testing out banks, and so I don't even know what I hit that did this. Anytime you hit a single box and can generate more power surges than just the one, that is an opportunity to hit the bank with less thermite. Basically, every single time we hit one of these electrical boxes, it sends a charge of 20 to the already base 20 that exists, the nominal charge.
Yep.
So a single thermite gets you, one box that has 40 charge. Question is, can you hit a box and create 2 boxes that both have 40 charge? That's what we need to figure out. We can figure that out.
Right.
Then we can figure out how to hit the bank in less.
So remember that time we looked at it and there was like, I think it was you and me. Remember there was like all the, oh yeah, it was you and me. Where we saw like 5 of them connected to one box.
Yep. That's an anomaly, and that's one that we think might be
Mickey, look
interesting
at
to
this
hit.
local car that comes around now.
Mm.
What the fuck?
Anyways,
This is a local car. You see this shit?
Nino, let's plan to do this tomorrow. I've got to go and get ready to do this boost, so because we have
All right,
limited
baby.
time up. Good
All right,
shit,
you
buddy.
gentlemen, enjoy. Pleasure to meet you,
Thank you,
Dundee.
I gotta
Same,
grab a tracker disabler. Give me a sec.